This internet invitational is so fucking frustrating, dude. I mean, episode one, you lose all the entertaining people, so you're just left with assholes, good golfers, or the profoundly boring. And then, the second episode, I mean, thank God for the skip button. I mean, like, these things are 3 hours long or 2.5 hours long, something like that. And I'm telling you, I watched it in 40 minutes. I'm just skipping through. Like, any cart cam conversation that isn't Fat Perez and Trent is basically just not worth watching. Episode 3, profoundly boring. Nobody's taking the money offer, so it just feels kind of meh, sort of low stakes. I mean, Dave Portnoy is a fucking ass. I mean, like, he's just an idiot. Dave Portnoy is undeniably entertaining. New Yorker guys always are. I love guys who talk like that, but the Barstool guys, like, as a collective, are just so fucking annoying or boring, or just like, it just feels like dude bros jerking each other off the whole time, and then Dave comes in there just going, guys, you gotta stop jerking off so much. You gotta stop doing that. It's just fucking annoying. You're jerking off so much. You're coming all over the place. You gotta stop coming so much. It's $100,000 for people to stop coming. That was my first attempt at an impression of a Dave Portnoy impression. In episode 4, I've got to say, I'm sorry, but that point belonged to Chaz and Sarah, or whatever her name was. Bubbie and Mo straight up cheated. They know that they cheated. They know the rules of golf. Sure, they don't obey them in their own videos, but like the playing stupid, I don't even know. Dude, you're never, ever allowed to move anything in the hazard. Ever. The moment the cameraman picked it up, that's a problem. To the point where I would either say, go and re-hit, because it's something that you can't control. Sort of like if you hit a power line off of a tee shot, you're allowed to re-hit because you hit a man-made obstruction. Let's call the cameraman part of the course, and he's a man-made obstruction because he touched it. At the very least, everybody should gather around and watch the camera guy replace it. We need to watch that take place, not off of his word. There's a drone, presumably, so it's like, just go back and watch the footage of when the cameraman was in there. Go back and watch his footage. He's rolling with the camera. Even if it's shaky, you'll be able to tell by the sound if he picked it up out of the water. So that's already suspect. Mo picking the ball up again and replacing it again and acting like he didn't just do that, while calling attention to Bubbie over there or Dave over there while he's moving the ball to get a better lie in the water, grant you, but he still can improve the lie even if it's underwater, believe me. And it should have been at least a 2-shot penalty. The fact that you touched it, it should have been a 3-shot penalty. Then you touched it again, 4-shot penalty. Loss of hole. And move on. And then you lose. Then it's 6-6. And then your gamble, Dave, your little $250,000 chance actually makes fucking sense. Because they're tied, dipshit. This series is more boring and dull and half-assed because you get in your own fucking way. You don't know enough. It's like the Dunning-Kruger effect. You don't know what you don't know. You look like a fucking stunad out there. You're spinning around like a top going, I don't know what the call is. I mean, you tell me the call. I mean, you could appeal it, but I'm going to deny it. I mean, you only get one bite out of the pizza. Everybody knows my rule. And it's like, dude, just get the fuck out of here. You're not even like a rules official. If you're just there to stir the pot, let's call you on the phone. We don't need you here for this. You know what I mean? Go bother your bullshit friend Frank or whatever, the one who wets his pants every time you're around. But this is bullshit. It should be tied. It should be 6-6 right now going into the final episode or whatever. Maybe there's 2 more. I don't really give a fuck, honestly. And I'm sorry, but like Bubbie and Mo, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys straight up cheated. You know you did. And so this whole nice guy act, or the noble thief, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm turning down $250,000. You know what? It shouldn't even be up to you, jackass, because you lost. You lost that hole. That offer shouldn't even be made to you to turn down. Okay? And you know it. This is the classic case of someone who's looking around to see if anybody's catching them cheating and going like, well, I'm just going to cheat just enough to pass. I mean, I'm not too much of an asshole. I'm not going to say that I sincerely made a 100 on this exam, but I do really need to pass this class. And then acting like when you pass the test, you're like, yeah, I got a passing grade. I'm graduating high school. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude.